kardeşim. Keyif haliniz?
Elhamdülillah efendim.
هي بالصورة.
يسعدني في هذا المقام أن أهني معالي أخي هيثم بن طارق السعيد وزير التراث والثقافة بسلطنة عمان.
Bakan Bey'e, Bakanları İslam
İnşallah see Ankara or Baghdad.
İnşallah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 10th Islamic Conference of Culture Ministers in Sudan, one of the largest and culturally richest states of Africa. First and foremost, allow me to wholeheartedly thank His Excellencies Omar Hassan Ahmed al-Bashir, President of Sudan, and His Excellency Tayyip Hassan Badawi, Minister of Culture of Sudan, for the kind hospitality extended to us. We should rightfully say that OIC today is one of the most influential examples of cultural cooperation. As Turkey, we are pleased to be part of this cooperation platform that reflects the common will and authentic texture of its region. Turkey recently took important steps towards being a member of ISESCO. It is my pleasure to share with you that Turkey is at the very last step toward being a full member of this organization. ISESCO Charter was adopted at the Turkish Grand National Assembly, and our internal legal procedure is about to get finalized as regards the membership. In this spirit, we believe initiatives like ISESCO are the building blocks that reinforce the grant of OIC. Very soon, Turkey, as a member of ISESCO, will be ready and more than happy to cooperate with all other members on various fields to emphasize the importance of science and education at the Islamic world and to put the Islamic culture at the forefront. I should say that as Turkey, we have solid knowledge and experience in the fields of protection of cultural heritage, prevention of its trafficking, registering the intangible cultural heritage, keeping the archives of the Islamic documents and the works of arts, as well as the intellectual property rights. In this context, we are ready to exchange knowledge and experience in any future projects and working groups. This meeting has a special importance for us as our Ummah is going through times when encouraging intercultural dialogue and cooperation among us is more important than ever. Such an effort will not only enhance our societies and increase the familiarity amongst, but also provide a soft power to fight against rising Islamophobia around the world. Distinguished participants, as long as we see an attempt of manipulation and reduction of the spirit of Islam, it is our duty to emphasize Islam's never-ending richness. We must glorify the diversity that lies at the heart of the Islamic culture. While we come across rising Islamophobic acts throughout the world, which attempts to name Islam as the religion of violence and terror, we are tasked with putting forward how beautiful the religion is and emphasizing the achievements of the Islamic world. Therefore, we need a better understanding of Islam through discovering the cultural and otherwise richness of our societies, including cities which still carry out most of the historical elements of Islam's historical heritage. Geography, as Ibn Khaldun stated, is destiny. The better one knows his own geography, the better he comes to understand the whole world. It is at this very point that cities become highly important. Today, cities play an effective role in shaping the perceptions about the countries. The world over, from London to Tokyo, from Istanbul to Khartoum and beyond, cities represent their own civilization and culture. With this regard, preserving the Islamic identity and the cultural heritage of Al-Quds city should be utmost priority of the OIC member states. Therefore, our culturally and historically rich cities are the tools to open the doors of our civilization. It is the people, their cultural output, and their livelihood that gives meaning to the cities. Cities are not only the roads, bridges, or buildings, they have their own spirit and the potential to upgrade the livelihood for their people. I believe the Islamic capital of culture will create a hub of cultural interaction, innovation, and creativity, where there will be an exchange of good practices, where cultural players can gather and come up with the long-lasting benefits for the countries. At this point, I think the policy document, Cultural Strategy for the Islamic World, should never be unmentioned, never go unmentioned. The document will serve as an important roadmap for our collective efforts. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the outcome of our joint efforts within the Organization of Islamic Cooperation is like a perfect ripe fruit ready to be picked. The way to reap its benefits is independent on our confidence in the organization, our belief in our objectives, and our actions. May Allah guide us to the right path, and may Allah protect us from evil. I thank you so much for your kind attention, brothers and sisters, with my best regards and with my best wishes for you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
جزيلا باسمي واسم الاخ على المدير العام جد الحرمه انضمام تركيا. شكرا جزيلا.